So let's now look at a common entrance 13 plus type question. We're going to start with the level 1 and then we're going to look at the level 2. So what you need, measuring your bearings, your angles, you need a protractor, 361's most useful, a ruler for drawing lines and measuring distance, and then some pens or pencils. You want nice thin lines, so this red pen I've got is perfect. This is slightly thicker, so I'd need to be a bit careful. You can use different colours if you want, as you see fit. So let's have a look at the question. A and C show the position of 2 ports on the coast of a sea. So A and C are 2 ports, and this line here is the coast. So I could put that down there, coast. Now here's the key they'll always introduce. The scale of the drawing is 1 centimetre to 1 kilometre. So that's quite nice. That's saying whatever the measurement on your drawing is in centimetres, that is the same as in kilometres in real life. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, nice and simple. It says what's the distance from A to C in kilometres? So I get my ruler and I start on A. Now A and C, they're next to the point there. It's where the 2 lines cross. That's where these 2 lines meet as well. That's C. Okay, so put your ruler there, 0, and then measure it to here, and that is 13.12356. I'm going to label it 13.6 centimetres. And I'm going to put here 13.6 centimetres equals 13.6 kilometres. If they wanted to make it a little bit harder, they would change the scale to 1 centimetre to 2 kilometres or something like that. Measure the bearing from A to C. This is where we need to be careful, and I'll circle the word from, and that's our starting point from A. So we're starting here, and that's quite nice because our brain always starts for the left-hand side for some reason. I guess it's to do with reading a book, but this follows that, which is quite nice. So to measure the bearing of A to C, we're going to travel in this direction here. But first, our 3 rules. We need to face north. Now the line has been done for us, so that's nice. And we need to turn clockwise. So I get my protractor and I put 0 in the north direction and the centre of my protractor on the point, like so. And then I can measure the angles, 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. And we see here that it's 70, probably 74, there's 70 and there's 75, 74. And I'm going to label it here, so I'm showing the examiner that I put that mark there. But the third rule is it needs to be 3 digits. So 3 digits, it's got to be 0 hundreds, 7 tens, 4 units. 0, 7, 4. You can't see my answer, but there it is, look. And then lastly, a boat sails exactly northeast from A to an island, 12 kilometres away. Plot the position of the island and label it B. Make sure you label it B. So northeast. Now you should know the bearing of northeast, but if you don't, there's your compass, north, east, south, west, and northeast is exactly halfway, and north to east is 0.90 in bearings, so halfway is going to be 0.45. So we're looking at 0.5 or 45 degrees as an angle. So the first thing we do is we measure this. Now it's from A, and notice that I'm always just checking and going through it step by step. I'm starting from A, so I need to start here at A. I need to point north with the centre of the protractor on the angle there. It's not quite lined up, is it? There we are. And then we are turning 45 degrees. So 45 degrees is there. I'm going to put a little mark there in between 40 and 50, just check. I'm not doing between 40 and 30. There we are. And then I'm going to put my ruler through it for 12 centimetres because it's 12 kilometres and it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so 12 centimetres. Just check that's going to go through. Oh, no, not quite. Is that better? Yeah. And what I didn't do was actually put a little marker line on the 12 so I know when to stop. There. And I'm just going to measure that as well. It's 45 degrees. Can't see my endpoint, can you? There we are. And label it B. So I'm here. B. And then lastly, so that's that done. Lastly, what is the distance from C to B in kilometres? Now, because it's asking a measurement and not the actual angle, the direction, doesn't matter actually where you start from. I just need to actually measure it. So put my ruler through here, on 0 on B, and then to C. I'm actually going to line it up, and it's 6 points. Now we move on to the level 2 question, exactly the same question as the level 1, but a little bit harder. A straight beach 3.4 kilometres long links the harbours AD, A and Curly C. So A to C is 3.4 kilometres long. The total distance AC on the map is showing 13.6 centimetres. So the length here, in reality, in real life, would be 3.4 kilometres. Show the scale of the map is 4 centimetres to 1 kilometre. Okay, so if we're going 4 centimetres to 1 kilometre, we should be dividing our centimetres by 4 to get to kilometres. So that's what I need to show. 13.6 centimetres divided by 4 equals, it should be 3.4 kilometres. Check it on your calculator to be sure, although you know it's going to be true because they've told you that that's what it is. So we've got 13.6 divided by 4, and that equals 3.4, as they said. Next. Sarah and Fiona sail their boat from AD to a buoy 3 kilometres northeast of AD. So we're starting from AD. It's going to be 3 kilometres. I'm already just working these out. What's that going to be in centimetres? 3 divided by 4 is going to be 3/4, so it's going to be 0.75. If you notice, I've done that the wrong way, haven't I? To go from kilometres to centimetres the other way, the inverse, I need to times by 4. So that's going to be wrong. It's actually 3 times 4, which I can do in my head, 12 centimetres. And northeast, we should know, is 45 degrees. I might put it in a bearing format, 0.45, just to make sure. And of course, they ask, plot the position of the buoy and label it B. So, first thing we do is we sort out the direction. Direction is northeast, which is 45 degrees. There's my compass, my protractor. I put it on A and I point 0 to north. Now that says 180, so I've done that wrong. I need to have 0 there. As you can see, there we are, 0 and 45 degrees. There we are. And then need to put a line through it. I'm going to do it in this in a different colour. And it needs to be 12 centimetres. And here is where, if I'd carried on with 0.75 centimetres, that would have been ridiculously tiny. So I'd have known I'd have gone wrong there, and I could have changed it. So there's my 12 centimetre mark. And we're there. And label it B. If you don't label it B, you don't get the mark, or you lose 1 mark. So that's that done. Now, let's shift this up and answer the rest of it. Can we get there? Just about. Draw a north line at B. I realise I need to shift this up a bit more. Draw a north line at B. So we get my ruler and I put it perpendicular to the paper. So at the top here, can't quite see, but I'm parallel with the side, and my ruler is perpendicular to the paper. And I'm just going to put it through here. Let's do it with a red pen. And label it with an N. That's my north line. That gets you 1 mark. Easy as that. Even if you put B in the wrong place, so over here, as long as you draw a north line, you get a mark. So if you get confused on this, look for the north line question and make sure you draw a north line at a point labelled B, and you get a mark. Fiona swims due south from the buoy until she reaches the beach. How many kilometres does Fiona swim? So we need to go straight down here. And we're going to measure it. It is 5.9 centimetres. And 5.9 centimetres. We need to times it by 0.75, or sorry, easier to say, divide by 4. 5.9 divided by 4 equals 1.475 kilometres. And 3 significant figures is going to be 1.48, because the 5 rounds up. Don't forget your 3 significant figures. And then lastly, Sarah sails the boat from the buoy to Curlew. On which bearing